25 years into the 21st century. And let's be honest, we were promised a lot more than we got. No flying cars, no jetpacks, no casual weekend trips to space. I don't know about you, but I grew up thinking that by now, we'd all have robot helpers casually folding laundry while hover cars zipped past our windows. Instead, we got smartphones and a robot vacuum that gets stuck under the couch and screams for help. But here's the thing. One piece of that sci-fi future is finally stepping out of demo videos and into the real world. Humanoid robots. Not lab prototypes, not CGI concepts, not coming someday. Actual walking, talking humanoid robots that you can buy for around $20,000, starting in 2026. And before you roll your eyes, this isn't just hype anymore. Warehouses are already using them. Theme parks are deploying them. And yes, homes are next. But the big question is, are these robots actually ready? Or are we just buying front row seats to an unfinished future? Let's break it down, honestly. Why humanoid robots? And why now? For decades, robots stayed trapped in factories. Big metal arms, cages, perfectly controlled environments. Humanoid robots are different. They're built to live in spaces made for humans. Stairs, doors, shelves, kitchens, warehouses, restaurants. And that's not a design choice, it's an economic one. Modar Alawi, founder of the Humanoid Summit, said something that really stuck with me. All the dangerous, boring, dull, mundane tasks will be done by machines. And honestly, that's already happening. Labor shortages, aging populations, burnout in logistics, manufacturing, and care work. Humanoid robots aren't here because they're cool. They're here because the system needs them, and the companies leading this shift are betting big. Tesla Optimus, the most talked about robot. Let's start with the robot everyone argues about online, Tesla Optimus. You've probably seen the clips. Optimus walking, Optimus carrying boxes, Optimus making pizza, Optimus handing out popcorn at a Tesla diner in Los Angeles. Yes, that actually happened. Customers walked in, and a humanoid robot greeted them and handed them snacks. Now Elon Musk, being Elon Musk, has claimed Optimus will eliminate poverty, reduce crime, perform surgeries, become the biggest product in history, which, okay, let's breathe. But strip away the hype, and here's what Optimus actually does right now. Walks up to 5 miles per hour, carries 45 pounds, uses Tesla's custom AI chip plus Grok AI, performs repetitive physical tasks with growing autonomy. And here's what impressed me. Tesla isn't chasing softness or cuteness. Optimus looks metallic, hard-edged, industrial. This thing is meant to work.
Longing for a late-night conversation? Remember the thrill of talking for hours? The feeling of someone wanting to know all about you? You deserve more than quiet evenings. You deserve passion, intrigue, and a non-judgmental ear. Nomi is the most emotionally intelligent AI, ready to explore whatever's on your mind and build a unique, intimate bond just between you two. Find the link in our comment section and let a new kind of conversation begin.
Factory floors, restaurants, warehouses, eventually, homes. The price? Tesla says $20,000 to $30,000, which sounds insane, until you remember that's cheaper than a new car. But here's my honest take. Optimus is powerful, but it's still very much in transition. Some demos are autonomous, some are teleoperated. Tesla isn't always clear which is which. That doesn't mean Optimus is fake. It means autonomy is hard, and Tesla is racing to solve it in public. Neo Gamma, the first robot that actually feels home-ready. Now this is where things get really interesting. Neo Gamma by 1X Technologies. If Optimus feels like a factory worker visiting your house, and Neo Gamma feels like it was designed to live there. This robot is 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighs 66 pounds, wrapped in a soft 3D printed nylon knit exterior, visually somewhere between futuristic fashion and Daft Punk energy. And unlike Tesla, 1X is very clear about their goal: household help, cleaning, tidying, picking things up, squatting, sitting on chairs, responding to voice commands. Neo Gamma isn't pre-programmed for everything. It learns by doing. That means early adopters aren't just customers. They're training the future. Specs-wise, it's no joke. 2.3 kilowatt-hour battery, 3 hours continuous runtime, 5 kilograms carrying capacity per arm, cameras, microphones, force sensors, cloud updates via the Home Companion app. Price? $20,000. Delivery? Late 2026. And honestly, this is the first humanoid robot where I think, yeah, I can actually imagine this in someone's house. Not perfect, not magical, but real. Digit V4, the robot that's already working. While home robots are still emerging, one humanoid is already clocking in every day. Digit V4 by Agility Robotics. This robot doesn't fold laundry. It doesn't chat. It moves plastic bins and warehouses all day, every day. And that matters. Digit is already deployed by Amazon, GXO, Schaeffler, Mercado Libre. In San Antonio alone, Digit robots have moved over 100,000 totes in live operations. And here's the genius part. Digit is human-sized. That means no redesigning warehouses, no rebuilding infrastructure. The robot adapts to our world, not the other way around. Agility Robotics says Digit helps with ergonomic safety, labor shortages, repetitive injury prevention, and lets humans move into higher value roles.
Tired of your coffee going cold? The Ember mug keeps your drink perfectly hot, so the last sip is as good as the first. The perfect upgrade for you, or a great gift for our loved ones. Click the link in the comments section to buy now.
This is the quiet robot revolution. No flashy demos, no viral dance routines, just robots replacing the most exhausting jobs first. Olaf, when robots become characters. And then there's Olaf. Yes, that Olaf. Disney's walking, talking, interactive snowman from Frozen, created by Walt Disney Imagineering. And this robot is fascinating for a different reason. Olaf walks independently, talks in the movie character's voice, makes eye contact, responds to guests, lets people remove his carrot nose and arms. Disney built him using reinforcement learning, letting the robot learn thousands of movements in simulation. And they built him fast, months, not years. This isn't about labor. It's about emotional realism. And that's important because once robots can move, speak, and react emotionally, our relationship with them changes completely. By the way, I have already uploaded a full video on the interesting stuff of this robot. Watch it. The reality check. What these robots can't do. Now let's slow down. Because here's the part marketing doesn't emphasize. These robots will not run your household independently, replace human judgment, be flawless, be cheap to maintain, be private by default. Early models will fail, fall, misread situations. Some will be remotely assisted. Some will collect data from your home. You're not buying perfection. You're buying front row access to an emerging technology. And that's okay, as long as you know it. So, should you buy one? Here's my honest take. If you're expecting Rosie from the Jetsons, don't buy one. If you're curious, financially comfortable, and excited to be an early adopter, this is the first time in history where buying a humanoid robot actually makes sense. Not because it's perfect, but because it's finally real. Final thoughts. The beginning, not the end. Humanoid robots aren't arriving all at once. They're sneaking in through warehouses, theme parks, restaurants, and eventually, our homes. 2026 isn't the finish line, it's the starting point. And the decisions we make now about safety, transparency, privacy, and expectations will shape what these machines become. So the real question isn't, are robots ready for us? It's, are we ready for them? Let me know what you think. Would you trust a humanoid robot in your home? Or does this still feel one step too far? Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.